Hello everyone and welcome back to Fluent Nest English, where learning English is easy and fun. I am Emily.
And I am Ollie. Hello, Emily. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with you all today.
It is great to have you here, Ollie. How are you feeling today?
You know what, Emily? That is actually a very interesting question to ask me today, because something happened this morning that I want to tell you about.
Oh, what happened?
So my friend called me this morning, and she asked, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Fine, thanks." And she said, "No, really. How are you actually doing?" And I completely froze.
She asked you how you were actually doing and you froze?
Yes, because I realized I had so much I actually wanted to say. I have been a little stressed this week, a little tired, a little worried about some things. But the only English word my brain could produce in that moment was fine.
Oh, Ollie, that is exactly what today's episode is about. Because fine is the most dishonest word in the English language.
Haha, it really is. Fine means nothing. Fine is what you say when you do not want to say anything.
Exactly. And the problem is that most English learners only know fine and good and bad for expressing feelings. And real human emotions are so much more colorful and complex than that.
So much more colorful. And today we're going to give everyone the full color palette. Because today we're talking about how to talk about your feelings in English. Really talk about them. Not just fine things.
Yes. We are going all the way from basic emotions to deep feelings to the little everyday moments that make up a real human day. And we're going to show you how to express all of them naturally and beautifully in English.
I am so excited about this one. Okay, Emily, let us start from the beginning. What are the most important emotions that English learners need to know beyond fine and good and bad?
Let us start with something that almost everyone feels, but many learners cannot name in English. That heavy, overwhelmed feeling when you have too much to do and not enough time.
Oh, I know that feeling very well. What is the word for it?
Overwhelmed. Say it with me, everyone. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. It means you have so much happening at once that it feels like everything is too much to handle.
Overwhelmed. I've been feeling so overwhelmed this week with everything going on. Yes, that is exactly how to use it.
And it is so much more honest and expressive than saying I am busy. Busy is a fact. Overwhelmed is a feeling.
I love that distinction. Busy is a fact. Overwhelmed is a feeling. What about that nervous, worried feeling about something in the future?
That is anxious. When you feel anxious, you feel nervous and uneasy about something that has not happened yet, but your mind keeps imagining it.
Like the night before an important presentation. Your body knows you have prepared, but your brain keeps playing every possible thing that could go wrong.
Exactly that feeling. And there is a beautiful phrase that goes with this. You can say, I am feeling a little anxious about blank. It sounds natural and mature and honest.
I'm feeling a little anxious about my job interview tomorrow. I'm feeling a little anxious about meeting new people at this event. Both completely natural.
Yes. And notice the phrase a little before anxious. Adding a little softens the emotion. It makes it sound like you are managing it rather than being consumed by it.
A little anxious. A little overwhelmed. A little stressed. Adding a little is such a small thing, but it makes such a big difference to how the sentence feels.
Now what about the opposite? When something wonderful happens and you feel that high energy excitement, what words can we use beyond just happy or excited?
Oh yes, because happy and excited are wonderful, but they are also very general. What are the more specific words?
If you feel a deep sense of joy and everything feels right with the world, you can say, I feel content. Content means peacefully satisfied, not jumping up and down excited, just deeply okay with life.
Content. That is such a warm word. Like sitting with a cup of tea watching rain outside the window and thinking yes. This is exactly right.
Laughter. That is a perfect description of content. And then there is grateful. When you feel thankful for something specific in your life.
I feel so grateful for the people in my life. I feel grateful that I get to do work I actually enjoy. Such warm, natural phrases.
Yes. And grateful is a very powerful word in conversation because it shows emotional depth. When you say you feel grateful, people feel connected to you.
Now what about the harder emotions? The ones that feel difficult to share, but are very real and very important.
Yes. Let us talk about those because hiding difficult emotions in English is just as limiting as only knowing fine. One of the most common difficult feelings is feeling frustrated.
Frustrated. That feeling when you're trying hard and things just keep not working the way they should.
Yes. Like when you study English for months and you still cannot have a fluent conversation. That gap between effort and result. That is frustration.
I have felt that many times, and it is such a relief to have a word for it. I'm feeling really frustrated with my progress right now. That is so much more honest than I'm not good.
Exactly. And here is the important thing about expressing frustration in English. Always follow it with the because. I am feeling really frustrated because I have been working so hard and I am not seeing results yet.
The because turns it from a complaint into an explanation. And explanations invite understanding. Complaints invite advice nobody asked for.
Haha, that is so true. Now, everyone, if you're enjoying this conversation, please give this video a like and subscribe to Fluent Nest English. We are here every week helping you speak English with real warmth and confidence.
Yes, please subscribe. And leave a comment below. Tell us how you are really feeling today. Not fine. Use one of the new words we are teaching you right now. We want to see them.
We are so excited to read your answers. Now, Ollie, let us talk about how to respond when someone shares their feelings with you, because that is just as important as being able to share your own.
Yes. Because if a friend shares something difficult and you respond with, oh, okay, or that is nice, it can feel very cold and disconnecting.
Exactly. So, what are the natural warm phrases that show you are truly listening and truly care?
The most powerful one is I hear you. When someone says something difficult and you say, I hear you, it tells them I am here. I am listening. What you feel is completely valid.
I hear you is only 3 words, but it carries so much warmth and understanding. It never fails.
And after I hear you, you can add that sounds really tough, which means I understand that this is difficult. I'm not minimizing it.
Or if someone shares something wonderful with you, you can say that is so wonderful. I am really happy for you. Such a warm and genuine response.
And if someone is going through a difficult time and you want to offer support, you can say, I am here for you. Whatever you need.
I am here for you is one of the most comforting phrases in the English language. For simple words that make someone feel completely less alone.
Now let us talk about some of the most useful emotion idioms in English. Because English has some wonderful, colorful ways to describe feelings that you will hear all the time in real conversation.
Yes. Let us start with on cloud 9. When you are absolutely overjoyed about something, you can say, I am on cloud 9 right now.
On cloud 9. Like your happiness is so big it has lifted you all the way up to the clouds. I love that image.
And the opposite. When you are feeling low and sad, and everything feels heavy, you can say, I am feeling a bit down today.
Feeling a bit down. So much warmer and more human than I am sad. It sounds like a natural thing a friend would say.
And that nervous, fluttery feeling before something important, like a big presentation or a first date. That is butterflies in my stomach.
Butterflies in my stomach. Yes, that feeling like something is actually fluttering around inside you. Half nervous, half excited.
And when you are so worried about something that your whole body feels tense and uncomfortable, you can say, I have a knot in my stomach.
A knot in my stomach. Perfect. Like everything inside has twisted itself tight because of the worry. So physical and so accurate.
These idioms are wonderful because they paint a picture. They do not just name the feeling. They show what the feeling actually looks like and feels like inside your body.
And that is what makes English such a rich and beautiful language for expressing emotion. Now let us talk about one small grammar point that can make your emotional expressions sound much more natural.
Oh yes, this is one of my favorite little English secrets. The difference between I am sad and I feel sad.
They sound almost identical. What is the difference?
When you say I am sad, the word am connects sadness directly to your identity. It sounds like sadness is who you are, like it defines you completely.
But when you say I feel sad, the word feel puts a gentle separation between you and the emotion. It says this is something I'm experiencing right now, not something I am permanently.
And that separation is so important for emotional health. Feelings are visitors. They come and they go. They are not permanent parts of who you are.
I feel overwhelmed right now. I feel a little anxious today. I feel frustrated with this situation. All of those phrases honor the feeling without making it bigger than it needs to be.
Yes, the feeling is real, but so is the fact that it will pass. And the grammar actually reflects that beautiful truth.
Now let us put everything together in a complete practice conversation, so everyone can hear all of today's vocabulary flowing naturally in a real situation.
Perfect. I will play Emily, who has had a difficult week. And Ollie, you play a caring and attentive friend.
Ready? Hey, Emily. You seem a little quiet today. Is everything okay?
Honestly, Ollie, I have been feeling a bit down this week. I have just had so much going on, and I feel completely overwhelmed.
I hear you. That sounds really tough. What has been going on if you do not mind me asking?
It is just work mostly. I have been feeling really frustrated because I have been putting in so much effort, and I am not seeing the results I was hoping for.
I completely understand that feeling. It is so discouraging when effort does not match outcome. How are you doing with it all?
I have butterflies in my stomach every morning when I wake up, and I have a knot in my stomach most of the day. But I am trying to stay grateful for the good things.
That is such a healthy way to look at it. I am really proud of you for keeping that perspective. And I want you to know I am here for you. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Ollie. Just hearing that makes me feel so much more content. Sometimes you just need someone to say, I hear you.
Always. And seen. Did everyone notice all of the vocabulary we used naturally in that conversation?
Feeling a bit down. Overwhelmed. I hear you. Frustrated because. Butterflies in my stomach. Not in my stomach. Grateful. Content. I am here for you.
All used naturally. In a real human conversation. About real human feelings. That is exactly what English is for.
Let us do a quick summary. For difficult feelings, overwhelmed, anxious, frustrated, a bit down and not in my stomach.
For positive feelings, content, grateful on cloud nine, butterflies in my stomach.
For responding to others, I hear you. That sounds really tough. I am here for you. I am so happy for you.
And for grammar, use I feel instead of I am for emotions. It separates you from the feeling and reminds both of you that it will pass.
Beautiful. Well, everyone, that is all for today's episode. We hope you feel more equipped to express your real feelings in English. Not just fine, but really truly how you feel.
Please do not forget to subscribe to Fluent Nest English and like this video. And share it with a friend who only says fine when someone asks how they are.
And leave us a comment below. Tell us how you are really feeling today. Use your new words. We read every single comment, and we genuinely care about your answer.
We love reading every single one. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.